Today was kind of rough. Today was kind of rough, but I'm here and I'm queer and I have no fear. My glasses broke again. They didn't break, but like the tape failed, so I gotta redo the tape. So that's just not happening right now. Why was today rough on me? Well, first I'm gonna start with things of gratitude because gratitude feels very important right now. Let me make sure it's recording. Okay, it's recording. It's recording. It's recording. Because I would be upset if I sit here and talk about this stuff and it didn't record because that has happened to me before. Plenty of times. Plenty of times. Anyway, three things I'm grateful for. I am grateful for the rain and the hail. Today it hailed today in Mexico City, and that just feels, I don't know, I was very kind of chaotic. I felt grateful for it. I want to also acknowledge, like, I'm grateful for the fact that I have a home, that I live in a home right now, that I have a house, um, a shelter, so that when it was raining and hailing, I had somewhere to cover. And just acknowledge that was not the option or the ability for everyone today. So I just want to acknowledge that positionality and that privilege. Number two, I'm grateful for my yellow, like average like jacket I used to wear. Y'all probably seen me wear it before. It's really cozy. It's the color yellow, which is my favorite color, but also like I don't know, I just really like it and it brings me a lot of comfort. Even though like the ends of it, like it kind of has like elastic, so sometimes I have to fold it because the texture it just is too much. Number three, I'm grateful for my friend. I think it's okay to say their name. My friend Manny. They were they held space for me today as I kind of piece through and like just process through relationship and like I don't know if it's called relationship stuff. And they just held space for me. Three main things have been in my mind lately. Money and capitalism. Money more and more is feeling like it's not an abundant resource to me. I am also realizing, and I did a longer video on this, which maybe I will post. I think I should. Yeah, I should. I'm a post it. But I think I need to do a couple bit of edits to it. Um, Money doesn't feel abundant. I don't think like even if I had millions of dollars, like a lot of money, it feels like such a scarcity, limited resource. Because no much how much money you have, like it won't give you a lot of things. But you know what feels like an abundant resource? Community. Another thing around capitalism, I feel like more and more, this is the Cliff Notes version of my thoughts. Um, Capitalism, I don't feel like I'm an employable person anymore. The more I unmask, the more I understand about myself, the more that I learn what I need to feel safe, the more that it feels difficult to align with capitalism because my truth doesn't align with any of those systems. And with that being such a direct connection to my survival, it feels almost so soul wrenching at times. Because, for example, right now, I'm thinking about I had a long week. I just want to lay in my bed. I wanted to order some McDonald's from Rappi and have like some fries, some nuggets, and a little McFlurry or a McFlurry and just, relax. But I have to think about that $10. I reminded myself of a couple of days ago when I didn't have any money for any food. And I did have some money for food, but I had a very limited amount of money for food. Luckily, I was able to get some food, but that put me in a very fight or flight space. So then it's like to make other decisions from a place of pleasure, from a place of like happiness feels it's so difficult. It's so freaking hard, and I don't like it. And it feels, and I know like this is like I could be struggling more, but I just want to name that. The other thing that's been on my mind heavily, like with the community piece, but just being in relationship with folks, being in relation to folks can be difficult. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm seeing a lot about myself. I'm making mistakes, which feels sometimes to me it feels almost detrimental. It feels like I'm about to like collapse. Like it feels like so much. And at the same time, I'm recognizing in real time that like a lot of these lessons and things would not have come to me if I were still to be like single, or not even just going forward to have the type of intentional and deep and intimate, not even just romantic relationships, but like friendships and like just relationships in general with people. If I wasn't doing things like checking in with people, asking for expectations, asking about needs, asking about and having conversations around like, what do we want this container to look like? What do we want in this container? Like all these different things. So that's been on my heart heavy. And I think the third thing I want to share, out of a third thing. I think I forgot it. I think the third thing has just been around being autistic and having ADHD, being ADHD. It's been quite the time, to be honest, to unmask and also just to learn more about myself and what autism and having ADHD looks like for me. Because it feels sometimes very difficult to navigate the world. And when I think about when people name things around like how to explain this, when they name things about like, getting better executive functioning, or like, like improving things around my existence as an as an ADHD person, it feels disingenuous. It just feels like I'm trying to like make myself like make my disabilities or like my neurodivergency, make it fit into this capitalistic white supremacist box of just like, this is how you should act, because if you act this way, this is what you need to do to survive. And honestly, I saw a TikTok on this, like the will or need to survive is becoming less and less. Like I understand there's plenty of things I could do. I can go out here and I don't even want to make it seem not simple. It's not even that simple anymore. Just go get a job. But like in theory, I like that, like the idea of like starving doesn't even, like, those things sound absolutely horrible. Starving and being homeless sound absolutely horrid. Please believe me, they do. Without question. Without a question or doubt in my mind, they do. But at the same time, like there's it, like my tolerance of like doing things that don't feel even remotely safe or even capable for my body, just it, I don't even know. I don't know. There's so many things. Anyway, I am going through a lot right now. Trying to piece together and figure out like how I want to show up, and specifically with one person in my life who I have romantic feelings for, and we're in conversation of trying to figure out what do we want to build in this container, and like what will it look like, what feels safe, and all these different things, and having conversations around my attachment style, and having to ask myself difficult questions. And while this feels difficult, it's just like, I don't know, some parts of me are just grateful to be able to be in this space, to be in an intentional relationship with someone, because number one, that means I care, and to have the capacity to feel and care feels important, and it feels something that's something special. And also at the same time, my nervous system, and like I had to like tonight, I realized I wasn't taking care of myself, so I had to go take a shower. I washed my hair. I did my lip scrub. I, did a little body scrub, like, smelling good, feeling better. I cut my nails, which look a little wild right now. But anyway, I'm rambling. That's kind of my day. A lot of emotions, a lot of thinking, a lot of trying to understand, a lot of trying to expand my perspective so that I could show up better and more intentionally in the ways that I want to, and also recognizing the ways in which that I have not shown up in the best of ways. And that's for another day. That's for another day. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'm sending you so much love and care and all the good things. Besitos. Cuídate mucho. Y descansa. Buenas noches. Thank you for the space to be real, to be me, to be human. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sorry I haven't done one in a couple. It's just been like 2 days. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for grace. Thank you for understanding.